Hey, what's up everyone, I'm Andrew, and in this video we're gonna do something different. And that is, we're gonna back in function the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. I done this project because this is a smartphone that nobody wants to repair. Well, this is my friend's Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, and he gives the smartphone for free, but nobody wants to take it and repair. So I've decided to take the smartphone and to see what I can do. When I try to turn on the smartphone, nothing happens, but actually the smartphone is working in the background, but the display is pitch black. In this case, to make the basic tests, I use the voiceover function. And while playing around in settings, somehow the display shows a picture, but half of the display is green and flickering. Well, now I was pretty sure that the display is broken. After this, I visited a few repair stores and I found out why nobody wants to repair this smartphone. I mean, except the repair stores. When I asked what is the price for changing the display and the back glass, I got these answers. The highest offer is about $220 for the display and about $40 for the back glass. All in total, about $260. And the lowest offer that I got is about $190 for the display and about $20 for the back glass. All in total, about $210. Actually, with this price I can buy another S7 Edge in a good condition. But actually, I got the both parts for about $80. I spent some time in searching some websites and the display I found it and I got it for $77.68, including the shipping. And the back glass I got it for $4.20, including shipping also. The display that I got is with middle frame and some parts from the inside. This is an original display, but the display is cheaper because this display is with burn-in shadows. The back glass is not original, but is looking pretty awesome. But except these two things, I got some other stuff for a cheap, but I will show you that later. Now let's start and give a new life on this smartphone. Actually, this is my first time to change some Edge display. Basically, I have no idea how to do this, but I read some guides and I watched some videos about how to remove the back glass, how to disassemble the smartphone and all, and I was ready to go. First, I will start from the back side and removing the back glass. And to remove the back glass, I will use a hair dryer. Well, now, after I remove the back glass, I will continue with removing all other components from the case. Well, this is the new display, and now let's back all components in the case. Well, this is it. And I must say, changing the display is much harder than how it's looking in some guide. So if you're going to make something like this, you should take a more time. Now before I stick the back glass, first I will turn on the smartphone to check is all working good or not. The Samsung has a test menu, so checking the smartphone will be pretty easy. Also, over the screen, the burn-in shadows are visible, but not pretty much as I expected. Well, seems all is working good, and now we can stick the back glass. Well, this is it, and this is how the S7 Edge is looking now. Now, after I change the display and the back glass, I connect the smartphone to my computer, because I want to make a root. But probably I did something wrong and I bricked the Android. The smartphone stuck at the boot logo and it won't turn on. At this point, I start in a long search for how to fix this issue. And after a long search, I found that the only way to fix this issue is to flash the smartphone. Actually, I've tried a lot of different ways to back the smartphone in function, but nothing works. Now I start the long journey in searching for the solution. And after about 4 days, finally I found some version that works with this phone. This is not the same Android as before, but all is working good. So now again, I've tried to root the phone, but using the right way. And finally, I got all working. Well, that was a pretty long journey, but from all of this I learned something new. And the final thing that I done on this smartphone is I installed the Injustice or the Batman theme. This theme, even after a few years, is looking good. Also, this is a dark theme, so the burning shadows are not visible. Well, now let's move on some accessory that I got for a chip. The first what I need for this smartphone is the USB cable and the charger. This is pretty nice looking and quality braided USB cable, and I got this cable for about $4.50 US. Actually, there is a cheaper cables, but the quality is not really good. Also, I got this cable because it's quality and I like something when it's looking good. Instead of using a normal charger, I've decided to go with wireless charger. This charger is the cheapest one that I found. Actually, the charger was on sale and I got it for about $7 US. The next on the list is the 128 gigs Kingston Micro SD card. This micro SD card, I got it on a sale also, I mean in the same store where I got the charger and the cable, and it cost me about $19 US. 128 gigs is good enough to fit a lot of apps, games, music, pictures and videos, and all other data. The next thing on the list is the pretty beautiful case with a metal Batman logo from the backside. This case, I got it for $3.20, and it's very nicely fitting on the smartphone. Especially, it's pretty good combination with the Batman theme. The next thing what is missing are the headphones. Any smartphone won't be complete without the headphones for music. Instead of using a cable headphones, I got a Bluetooth headphones. These Bluetooth headphones, I got it for about $14 US. These headphones are not bad at all. The audio is very clean and satisfying, but the battery is a little bit short. These headphones can take about 4 to 5 hours to play a music. And the last thing on the list is the Temperate Glass. This Temperate Glass is the cheapest one that I found, and it cost $1.35. But when I try to stick the glass over the display, I notice that the glass is not fitting pretty well. On the smartphone, everything is working well, I mean on the touchscreen and all. But this cheap glass is too glossy. And if you love good eye aesthetics, then I won't recommend getting something like this. Well, this is it about Accessory, and the last question is the Samsung S7 Edge still worth in 2019? The Samsung S7 Edge is released in 2016, and literally now this is 3 years old smartphone. The S7 Edge officially as maximum supports Android 8, but unofficially this smartphone can go with Android 9. The display is 5.5-inch Super AMOLED with 2K resolution. The display provides a very nice and quality image, which is still pretty good for 2019. The model that we restore in this video is G935F. These models actually are coming with a faster Octa-Core CPU and better graphics than the base model of S7 Edge. The applications on this smartphone are running well, without any lags, crashing or anything else. The games are working pretty good also. Even some latest and high graphic games are running pretty well without lags or anything else. The camera on this phone is still great for 2019. The face camera provides a great photos and 1080p video. And the back camera is great for photos also, and it has a 4K 30fps video. Personally, for me, the S7 Edge is still good to be used nowadays. Except the good specs, this smartphone has a great and beautiful design. Well, this is all about the smartphone, and I'm really glad because this phone is in a function again. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this video will give some ideas and inspiration to back some old tech in function again. And if you want to support me to grow this channel, you can press the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.